I'm Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot. I am here to do a general reading for you, our Earth signs Capricorn. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming in. I also want to welcome in your cross watchers. Cross watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Capricorn. Some of this message could be for you, remembering that energies do go both ways, so feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading as it relates to your personal situation. And the messages coming through for you, Capricorn, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. It doesn't have to reflect the whole thing, or it could just confirm an inner knowing. So as always, take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. For those of you that are new, welcome. Thank you for coming to the channel. If you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow so other Capricorns can get the messages that might be needed for them as well. And to my ongoing supporters, thank you so much for helping the channel grow. Know that you are very much honored and very much appreciated. So let's get started. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. All right, overall energy for the reading, Capricorn. We have strength. This could be a quiet strength, or this could be like a confidence kind of strength, like a diligence, maturity, which is what Capricorns are all about, right? Structure and responsibility here. But let's see where that goes, because let's see what's happening with you right now. We have the Moon. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Swords. You're juggling some things here. I think there's some things that could be in extreme anxiety, or, you know, in your thought process, things are keeping you up at night. That's why we have the Moon showing up here. There may be some sort of choice that you have to make that maybe you don't want to make, and you're experiencing a lot of feelings about this. But we'll get more clarity on that. Let's see why this is happening. How did you get here? We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the High Priestess. I think there's a connection here that's you're pretty close to. This has been happening over a period of time here. Either communication got lost, or there's just some things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. There could be trust issues at hand here. There could have something to do with, like, because the Knight of Pentacles is it's slow moving energy, but it's always about building trust, building stability. Someone who's diligent, someone who's, you know, respected, somebody who's does what they say they're going to do. And, you know, either communication is broken down here, or people aren't, you know, talking about what they're doing or why they're doing it. But I'm going to get more clarity on there too, because something's got you very perplexed here. So let's see where this is heading. Where are you heading? Where are you going with this? We have the Page of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Well, I think in time, you know, I think when some time goes by here, you know, you may see things a little bit differently, or you may think about things a little bit differently, or, you know, maybe this is something that will be long forgotten. Whatever this hard decision is, or whatever this is that you're trying to figure out here, I think over time or in due time, or maybe there's, you know, family here that can kind of help you process through this. Let's get some more clarity because you got Leo showing up here. You've got Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces. So you're showing up in your own reading, or no, Cancer, Pisces, those are water signs. So let's find out what's going on here. What's the moon? Clarify the moon. What are you anxious about? What are you thinking about? What is keeping you like... We have death. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you could be running away or trying to escape some sort of loss, running away from your feelings about some sort of loss. I do have to say this because I do have the Death card and the Moon coming up. And I also have the High Priestess here, that there may have been an actual physical leaving this planet in your family or someone close or dear to you in your family. Someone that you had experienced, you know, had a lot of trust with, that, you know, was just a very solid foundation between the two of you, and now communication is lost. Like you're communicating through the ethereal realm now. That's for some of you. It's not for all of you. And now, you know, decisions might need to be made about some things, and you just really aren't in a place to make some decisions about, could be estate planning, could be anything. But some of you are trying, really don't want to feel the feelings of this loss, whatever this is. So what is the decision here? And it's having to take great strength here, like really physical strength. You have the Eight of Cups. Others of you could be just, you know, not wanting to have to deal with certain emotions that have to do with like a loss, any kind of loss. It doesn't have to be a family member. It just could be in general, could be in a relationship here. You're just like trying to run away from the feelings of that. Because we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Three of Cups. For some of you, others of you, you may be dealing with somebody who's a little bit emotionally disconnected. There may be some deception here with outside influences. And outside influences can be anybody and anything. It could be working too much. It could be partying too much with their friends. It could be, you know, just everything on the outside but the relationship. Someone just seems to be emotionally disconnected here. And I think that there's been some sort of breach in trust. And it's just got you, it's given you a lot of anxiety. And for others of you, you just might trying to be evading your emotions about whatever this loss is. You're just, you know, you could be partying right now. You could be, you know, trying to hang around friends that really make you feel better about yourself, or family members or something like that, that kind of uplift your spirits a little bit. What is this Knight of Pentacles here in how we got here? How'd you get here? Got the Seven of Wands coming out. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Well, for some of you, you know, this is going to take some time. I think you've got, there's some walls built up here, and it's time for you to take care of yourself a little bit in this situation. You know, it's time to, um, build some trust within yourself, or trust yourself right now in what's going on and really taking care of yourself. Because when you got the Queen of Pentacles coming in, this is about, you know, listening, being respected, your personal journey. Um, and I think whatever this is happening up here, it's kind of thrown you off a little bit. You're kind of, you're being, you know, there's progress moving forward. You are moving forward in a direction, but I think there's a lot of hiccups along the way. There's a lot of things that need to be kind of, there's walls built up. You've got walls built up. Maybe you're a little bit defensive in this situation. You know, you don't want to let anybody in. You don't want to let anybody in right now. So what is the Two of Cups on? Barriers. You got a lot of barriers. And this could be just about even trusting yourself, trusting your own value, trusting your own inner guidance, your own intuition, you know, trusting the fact that you know yourself well enough. For the Two of Cups, we have the Emperor. So we have Aries showing up. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius is showing up. So somebody here energetically is not really letting go of this situation or this other person. Could be you, could be the other person. Somebody's very determined to kind of hang on here. Doesn't want to release this. And I don't know if anybody's asking to be released. I don't see that here. Well, there's been some sort of deception here from outside influences, something that really has you worried. And right now, it's really, you're not really trusting yourself. You're just being very defensive in this situation. Somebody just doesn't want to allow this to evolve or move forward. Someone's really like hanging on for dear life here. So let's see what the High Priestess is. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Chariot. I mean the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry. We have the Chariot. And we have the Tower. Wow. Well, you've got the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles here. This is really about trusting yourself. You got the Queen of Pentacles in here too, right? This is about really trusting yourself and believing in your own intuitive guidance and your own intuitive nature. You're really up in your head a lot about what's going on here. And I think you kind of don't want to have to face some of these, something's being hidden here. And I don't think you want to face it. You've been kind of like, you don't want to deal with the loss, which is understandable, right? You're really trying to hold it together here. Emperor and the Four of Pentacles, trying to hold this connection together here. If this is someone who physically left this planet, I think you're, I mean, that's just part of the process. It's just really still holding on here. But if somebody physically left this situation that didn't leave this planet, I don't know that at this point you're able to really release this. I think it's just going to release itself because you got the Chariot and the Tower, you know. This is just something that's going to really just kind of work itself through on its own. So let's find out what the Page of Wands is. I mean, the direction that this is going seems to be going in that direction regardless of what you do or what you don't do. I mean, you can be strong, you can not be strong, you can have your guards up, you can not have your guards up. It seems to be going in the trajectory it's going because it's destined to go in that trajectory. And when you got the Chariot and the Tower here, like things are moving in a direction that's not sustainable right now. So what is the Page of Wands? We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords. I think that there's going to be a hard realization here to come to terms with about whatever this outside influence is. I think that something's just going to come through. I think something's just going to come through that is, is supposed to come through. Something's going to be made very, very clear. And although I think you're going to be grateful that you've got you've got the clarity of it, it's also going to be a hard realization that's going to have to be contended with or dealt with. For others of you, if this is, this could be about a funeral, right? Like there's a lot of anxiety around this, and the hard truth is, this person is not in the physical realm with you anymore. So let's find out what the Page of Swords is. I mean, in reality, this may not have been the direction that you wanted to go in, but it kind of seems to me like this is going in the direction regardless. So for the pages, wow, that Wheel of Fortune's really loud here for you, Capricorn. What am I missing with this Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune, that's Sagittarius, Six of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Well, you've got something here that's heading towards, this is maturity, right? This is also abundance, but this is going from kind of a childlike, playful state, an innocence, and heading towards like abundance here. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune here where you're leaving kind of that Emperor hanging on for dear life kind of spirit, and you're going towards one that's more playful, that's more abundant, that seems to be a little bit more grounded, something that's stabilizing, something you can trust, something that gives you purpose, meaning, integrity, delightfulness, joy, abundance. Some of you, this could be about an inheritance as well. Maybe this is something you didn't know about. Wheel of Fortune, right? Good luck is on your side. But I think that, this is going to free you up a little bit to be a lot more playful in your life. Less, about getting the tasks at hand done, hanging on for dear life. Like it's kind of out of your hands, Capricorn. It's out of your hands. And it just kind of seems to be unfolding. Whatever this is, it's unfolding the way that it's supposed to unfold. Are you the one that had the let it happen naturally or organically last week or a couple weeks ago? Because this seems to be on the same trajectory. Like it's going to happen regardless of what you do or don't do. So you might as well, you know, kind of like watch it unfold. There's some hard realizations here that you're going to be having to face. But in the long run, this is going to be advantageous for you. So let's see what the Ten of Pentacles is here. Because this seems to be kind of setting up for the future. Longevity. And this could also have to do with family members as well. You know, could be family members, could be longevity, could be a number of things. We have the Hermit. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Wands. I think there's going to be a little bit of a loss of something here. There's going to be some sort of a loss to maybe the lifestyle you had led before this. Whenever this transformation takes place. I think there's, you know, you've got the Five of Pentacles here and you got the Five of Pentacles here. But when the one up here you have is covered up by the moon, right? Not really working with the hidden aspects of this, running away from something here. Whereas down here, you've got the Hermit. Now you're searching. Now you're looking for something. Now you're trying to find out the answers. And now you've got the Ten of Pentacles, where, you know, in reality, this is here. It's a foundation for you. It's something that you can build upon. And, you know, whatever this loss was, you know, something else is coming in to replace it. Three of Wands, right? So you're kind of pushing off to sail, pushing out to sea to sail, because wherever you were isn't going to sustain itself anymore. Whether this is a relationship or this was a family situation or whatever this was, this loss, and there's definitely a loss up here, is going to transform something here for you. But you're going to be coming to some hard realizations with this. But once you've really like looked at this and faced it, Page of Swords, really faced it, review, this is where the change comes in for you, Capricorn. This is where there's a form of maturity and playfulness coming through. And, you know, and there's an innocence here as well, where there's just kind of like things are working out for you. Things are going to turn in your favor. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. A foundation has been built. For those of you that got an inheritance coming, it's going to be a nice one. You may have, you know, lost somebody that you didn't want to lose, but you've got some other things coming in now, you know. It kind of looks like for every door that closes, another door will open for you here. So let's get some guidance to you. Get 3 cards from the universe for you. See, and we've got childhood here and we've got King of Pentacles. That's inheritance, right? Childhood inheritance coming in. You know, maybe you knew, Page of Swords, that this was coming. Or you learned about that this was coming, and now, you know, good fortune is on your side. Get Temperance coming in. We've got the Tower. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So things are going to change suddenly here. You know, it's this, you know, you got patience showing up here. You also have compromise, but things are going to change suddenly. You got mastery and you got strength. Wow, and you got the Nine of Pentacles. I love that. Eight of Pentacles, money. Something's coming in here that's going to pay off for you and really set you up nicely, because you got the Nine of Pentacles here too, and you also got the Nine of Pentacles right here. So I think what the universe is saying is that, you know, whatever this is, a compromise that you've had to make, it's not going to be for very long. You know what I mean? You've got something coming to you. You know, you've worked hard for this, or, you know, maybe it's just something that is going to help you set you up for your own business, own entrepreneurship, whatever this is, whatever loss you have, it's coming back to set you up very nicely here, Nine of Pentacles. You may not know this is coming to you either, but it is. So that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. It's kind of scattered a little bit all over the place, went a little bit long, but I hope it helped. So until our next reading, Grand Rising Capricorn, bye-bye.